never truly live. We're never fake live. Well, there's been one fake live incident. It's 20 Minutes of Coffee, January 9th, 2024. I'm going to say 2024 for the rest of the year, and you're going to hate me for it. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, everybody. I'm slamming into this show here. My mouse is not working. There we go. Use the Stream Deck when in doubt. Hi, it's 20 Minutes of Coffee. This is the show where I broadcast from my office situation, not my studio situation. So I always feel I have to explain the angle, which means maybe the angle's not good. I'm not moving the camera, though, because often we're looking to the screen. Today, though, you know what's weird? I didn't use the overhead lights, which are a harsh, stark, almost fluorescent. I put the wrong light bulbs in. Have you ever do that? You go to the store, and you're like, ooh, what are my light bulbs? I can't remember. And you buy something different than you had, and it's harsh. It was like hospital lighting. So I just opened up the window. Go to the window. Beatles help reference. And then I think this camera likes this light here. You can see all the gray in my beard. But there you go. Hi, everybody. Let's just get over here. That is where we're going to go a little bit today. But I want to check up with everyone in chat. If you want to be live in chat and have live interactions with me, Ken Napzok, formerly of the Schmoes Know movie show, Screen Junkies and Collider Video in a bathrobe, you become a member of this here channel and you get this exclusive live stream. This goes public after. You can just watch later. But if you want to interact, you'll be like Kingsport Cow, Michael McCarcel, Laserbolt Videos. Oh, Laserbolt have a very sad update. Real McCoy, Matty Gunner checking in for the UK. Michael McCarcel saying, look, if someone is watching this, they know what's up. They're not worried about the camera angle. Yeah, that's right. I love the camera angle. It's just, the problem is I'd like to push this way, but then you see my wallet. Now, there's something just personal about that. I don't want Kingsport Cal seeing where my wallet is. I don't trust Kingsport Cal. I do. It's really, see, there you go. Let's see, that's a wallet. Or you can see my backup jackets. Those aren't the jackets I actually wear. This is my backup jackets. We're going to the mall thing. David McKay's here. Brian Tiller's here. The reason I'm kind of feeling a little flummoxed on this episode is coffee wasn't made. It's not even the right Team Zoc mug. Get your Team Zoc merch in the link below. I woke up to Star Wars news, which is the first time that's happened in a while. It's the first time I woke up and I was like, Mandalorian and Grogu movie. So we're going to go live today on Force Center at 12 noon. If you're a Force Center fan, check it out. And we're going to discuss the news of the Mando and Grogu movie, Ahsoka Season 2. I think the state of streaming, I think this is a big tip in my hat a little bit to what I'm going to talk about. I think this is a big indicator that streaming is already starting to look different. Not going away. Streaming will never go away. And I have to get Peacock and watch the Kansas City Miami Dolphin playoff game Saturday night on streaming only. Oh, man. King's Forecast says my wallet is bigger than yours. Yeah. I have a lot of I have too many cards. I'm one of those too many cards people. Matty Gunner's going to wear a Team Zoc shirt on stage. God bless you if you do. So anyways, we're going to get to, you see on the screen, we're going to talk about the Miami Mall thing a little bit, not in detail. No one takes this too seriously, I don't think. If you do, you got a problem. But even the people that take aliens too seriously, the UAP stuff too seriously, are like, come on now. Chatting with my buddy Mark Riley about it, who is, I say Mark Riley's a believer. I think Mark Riley wants to be a skeptic, but he's a believer because he had something happen to him that was pretty weird. That I love hearing that story. But we were talking about the Miami Mall thing off air yesterday. Star Wars news. Update. Oh, man. Laserbolt, I got an update for you. If you watched the Madden game stream yesterday, we had a big victory, and then we were the best team in the AFC in like 2027. And I threw an interception with a chance to win the game late, and I was like, whatever, we're going to the playoffs. I didn't realize, Laserbolt, till after I signed off. I advanced the week to get ready for the playoffs, and I was going to stream it. I was like, I'll stream these playoff games. that interception and that loss put me from the number 1 seed down to like the number 6 seed. Not unlike the real Miami Dolphins, who had a chance for number 1, then number 2, and then ended up 6, where they'll be in Kansas City this Sunday or Saturday. So I got bumped to the wild card round on the road. So I said, F it, I'll just play the wild card game, and then maybe I'll stream the next. I lost it. I lost 38-21 through 5 picks. I was as depressed as the real Dolphin loss on Sunday. I did not know that. If I would have kicked the field goal. Oh, let's look at this story. So go back and watch that. I might stream the start of the new season. This is where we're at. This isn't no deep insights coming from me, but these are stories over the last 3 days, 1 day, 2 days, 13-hour ago. Aliens at a Miami mall. Police say, LOL. That's the headline. I'm going to read NBC News there. Despite memes and a flurry of speculation online, the Miami Police Department ruled out aliens as a possibility. The Bayside Marketplace in Miami. Now, I am a Miami Dolphin fan, but a weird thing about me, never actually been to Miami. Weird. California Dolphin fan. They went to the Super Bowl against the 49ers. I rooted for the Dolphins because everyone in my school were about 4 hours south of San Francisco rooting for the Niners. I said, I like the Dolphins. It started a painful existence. I could have liked the 49ers. I could have been like, Montana, and I would have been happy for a long time. And I chose the Dolphins. Anyways, I've not been to this mall. Anyone who's been to this mall in the live stream, chime in. Anyone after, comment below. I hate comments. I like good comments. I wish comments didn't have as much power as they did. There was once a high-profile meeting. We went all the way up. There was a meeting back in one of the days for one of the companies I worked at where we were trying to get rid of, like, let's be the channel that doesn't have comments. But that would have bankrupted the channel, which is ironic because that's kind of what ended up happening to the company. But, all right. King Sportcast says, you believe that? I got some magic beans to tell you as well. I agree. Teens running, police converging, and I'm reading Callahan Rosenblatt's article to cite them. A gray splotch that appears to be moving. Videos from an outdoor mall in Miami stoked wild claims this week on social media that aliens land on Earth, but the truth is far more terrestrial. On Monday, a group of roughly 50 teenagers caused a riot at Bayside Marketplace, an outdoor mall roughly 5 miles from South Beach, according to Miami Police Department. Teens were setting off fireworks, led to panic as some assumed there was a shooting. Put a pin in that. Police were dispatched for crowd control due to juveniles refusing to leave. Some businesses were temporarily closed to allow us to clear the area. So suddenly this story emerges, and you and I don't know it because it's a week old by now. The people thought that 10 feet, 10 foot tall, half angel, half aliens, Nephilim, what is it for the Bible? Which, look, could that be real? Could there have been angels come to Earth, mate with human females, and these 10 feet abominations are born and walk in the earth? I don't know. You tell me. We'll find out when we get to heaven. That's one of the things I'll ask. When I get to heaven, I'll be like, hey, am I on the list? Whew, close call. Thank you. 2 questions. Did the NFL rig that Lions-Cowboy game? And were there 10 feet tall, 10 foot tall alien? Why is it so hard to say 10 feet, 10 foot? 10 foot tall alien angel demons on Earth. That's what I want to know. Here's how this goes. I don't think I know anyone in my life, even the people who are UAP obsessed, as in they think they're real. I don't think I know anyone who bought into this at all. There were no aliens. No airports were closed. Nothing is being withheld from the public. This is the danger of the conspiracy mindset, because this story grew so fast, not because people really believed that angel demons were walking around the Miami Mall just looking for Spencer's gifts. I want to buy God a little something Randy. Let's just check in and see if they got like butt plugs in there. Let's do it. Not that. But because of the police response, because suddenly it was like, well, they also shut down the airport and they lost power everywhere. And I had a lot of people, reasonable people, question the amount of police officers for what they described as kids at a mall. I know that well, obviously. As a public safety director for 12 of my 17 years in a public safety career at 2 major malls. I can tell you this is actually somewhat normal. Now, there was a lot of Miami police units responding to that incident. But at South Beach, I'm guessing it's probably a little bit of an affluent area, outdoor mall, South Beach, catch the vibe, spend your money. 50 teenagers. It's not the 1950s where they're like snapping and chewing gum and they're street toughs. I once had to arrest like a 15-year-old kid in a Starbucks. He had cut through a Starbucks, and we've wrestled and fought in that Starbucks and knocked all the displays of CDs over. It was about 2005. And it definitely looked like I was, from a certain point of view, you'd be like, oh, Ken's beating up on this kid. The kid was 6 inches taller than me, could run a 40 in no time at all. I only caught him because he tripped as he walked into the Starbucks. Your definition of teenagers is needs to be updated. And when you got 50 of them running roughshod over a expensive outdoor mall, and then fireworks are being set off. There was another incident I had. Have I been out watching God's YouTube channel? There was another incident, 2011 range, I think. So active shooters were definitely a thing. Mall shootings were definitely a thing, but I think it's gotten even worse from that time, sadly. There was a fight inside the second floor of the Macy's. Now, we didn't oversee Macy's. They were an anchor tenant, but we worked alongside of them. There was a fight inside the Macy's at the, in the area of the jewelry displays. Nothing to do with the jewelry. 2 dudes fought. There was about 4 or 5 dudes fighting. 2 dudes fought, and one got pushed into the jewelry display, shattering it, pop glass. What does that sound like to people who are untrained or just people who are just minding their own business and they hear something and they freak out? Gunshot. The calls go out to us. There's a shooting. There was a fight and someone got shot. 400 people are now running on it. It was like a Friday night. We put a call out to police. Unknown disturbance, possible gunshot. We don't know. We're en route. Boom, the world shows up. I was involved in a fight in 1999. A known gang member had come to the mall to get revenge on someone who was working at the mall in the Santa display. You know, where you sit down, you take a picture with Santa. This dude was just, I don't know what he had done earlier in the day, but he worked here. He was helping people take pictures of Santa. About 6 dudes showed up. They jumped him and they stabbed him. And we were going after one of the guys. And that call went out. 18 police cars, 30 police officers showed up for that. For what looked like one dude. Which means if Twitter had been a thing in 1999, maybe 3 more as Friendster, people would have put out, oh my God, can you believe how many police showed up for mall security and one guy? But no one knew that he had stabbed someone, that he himself had been stabbed. This was the guy who had been stabbed earlier in the day. He got out of the hospital and went to our mall to stab the guy that stabbed him. And he had bandages, and they had been ripped off in the scuffle, and they were shooting blood up in the air. My friend had a uniform and then a uniform jacket. It was he had so much blood, it was soaked to his undershirt. But to the people just standing around, one woman came up to me and goes, "This is excessive." Now, here at Flash Forward 2024, I, Ken Napzok, definitely have some issues with policing, law enforcement, the attitudes behind it. Justice becomes vengeance. I don't know if I believe in defunding, but I do believe in restructuring their resources and funds. I can have those conversations now. But I do also think the job is legit, the job is needed, and the job is dangerous. And I didn't have that job. I had the stepping stone job to that career. My friend was covered in blood. But to everyone around us, thank God there wasn't cell phone footage then. It looked like 40 police officers had shown up for one dude. It was a stabbing with 6 guys running around. That's a problem. So the conspiracy mindset sees this kind of stuff and goes, I don't believe they're aliens, but something happened. Something was going on. All those police cars, that can't just be for teens in a mall. Yeah, it can be. It absolutely can be. The conspiracy mindset pushes even reasonable people outside that common sense kind of approach to these situations. It's completely normal for that kind of police response. On a Monday night, still kind of holiday season, affluent area, and, read into that what you will. Fireworks, gunshots, not entirely dissimilar. You know what I mean? And to the untrained ear, and I'll hear a gunshot, I'll hear a firework. If I'm sitting in my house, I don't know. I'll go to the Ring app, neighborhood app. Anyone hear gunshots? I don't actually do that. Without a doubt, it's pretty normal. And then that spirals out of control, and this is what we got. We got reasonable people going, well, it might not have been aliens, but it was something. Nah, it wasn't anything. It was that. Believe that, because that was the truth. 50 teenagers caused a riot at Bayside Marketplace. That necessitates a lot of police. And don't worry, if you see 6 police officers sitting talking to one person, the town is still safe. The city is still safe. That's the one thing that drives me crazy too. Well, there's all these police officers here. The rest of the town, crime everywhere. That's not how it happens. It's not how it happens. Anyways, thank you, everybody. The dude was a street angel. Does dirt at night, but still looks after the community. Not the stabbing dude, though. He sounds like a piece of bleep. Beep. Yep. Yeah. Anyways, this is why I'm fighting against the UAP stuff. It's not that I don't think it's interesting. It's not that I don't love a good story about an alien. It's not that I don't want some sort of transparency and truth. But the conspiracy mindset has turned us into these have to be the headlines. Aliens at Miami Mall? Please say hello. Alien speculation engulfs Miami Mall after curious New Year's Day video. Oh, that's right. It happened on New Year's Day, so it was the holidays. I apologize. Miami police response to 10-foot tall. And I went on TikTok, which I don't do often, and I watched some of these so-called witness videos. First of all, let me tell you something. 17 years of gathering witness statements, never found one witness statement to be 100% true. And when I say never, I mean never. Never. Outside of, it looked like that. I mean, anytime. Can you please tell me what happened? Is your grandmother missing? How did this get stolen? Never had a witness statement be correct. So a TikTok video of people going, I was at the Miami Mall and I saw some bleep. He didn't see nothing. There's one going around today that looks like a jellyfish. It's bird poop on a lens. But we have this conspiracy mindset. This is what we want to do. We want to fall. We want to dig into this stuff. I don't even have time. That was almost 20 minutes of coffee. I got to get ready for the Force Center Live episode shortly. But going to CNN. There we go. We're up on CNN. Kingsport Kyle says, memory can change event, even the color of a car. It 100%. I cannot tell you how many times someone would be like, my grandmother was missing. She had a blue dress, a black purse, and curls. And then you find her, green dress, no purse, straight hair. But it's my Grammy. No one remembers. No one remembers. Okay. I did watch this. We're going to talk about this probably on any time this Friday. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the Golden Globes. I have got somewhat, I am somewhat going to, I have to phrase this carefully. Laser Bolt video says 20 minutes coffee is always too short. I'll tell you what, this is how maybe I'm lazy, Laser Bolt. 20 minutes of coffee. I made it 20 minutes so I could convince myself that I wasn't overcommitting. Maybe we'll change it to 30 minutes. Maybe 60 minutes and I do it one day a week. I don't know. I love doing it, though, and I love hanging out with all of you here live. Thank you for being channel members. It means a lot to me. Jimmy Kimmel doesn't expect an apology from Aaron Rodgers in his Thanksgiving Day parade-sized ego. I watched the monologue. I had it sent to me by Alden. We'll probably talk about it. It was pretty funny. I was going to say, and choose my words carefully. I'm not here. I'm not going to defend the jokes said by Joe Coy at the Golden Globes. I have problems with the humor, and I know as he said on stage, he didn't write them all. But I'm going to defend him a bit on any time this week. I think the job of award show host is misunderstood. It's thankless. It ain't easy, and it might be outdated. But definitely the style of humor that was used is outdated, and it was just a series of problems that led to a lot of scorn for a very good comic with a very good career. Joe Coy is a very good comic, great comic if you want to use that word. I don't know. He knows what he's doing up there. 30 minutes will turn to 40 minutes. Anyways, the Kimmel monologue was good. He said what he said. And we'll see if Aaron Rodgers is not going to apologize. Aaron Rodgers is probably going to continue, but he's just not going to say things like that. Again, as I said go to any time this week. I had more problems with Pat McAfee and his team's approach to this situation. So I don't want to repeat myself there. There we go. I think that's about it. I can't go too much longer. I will say I am heartbroken, absolutely heartbroken over my football loss yesterday. Oops, sorry. I'm doing something here in the background, and I see the problem. I'm literally is David McKay? David McKay, you there? Oh man, no, that's not it. Where did it go? There we go. I got it. There we go. Here you go, David McKay. Are you there? I got the available now in. Not the green one. They should stick with Ricky Gervais. I don't like Ricky Gervais anymore, though, Laserball. I'll be honest with you. I don't like his approach to humor either anymore. But that's my argument. It is the style of humor that he does well. It's not that I haven't found Ricky Gervais funny. The style of humor he does well. The roast style is outdated at award shows. There you go. I saw your tweet, David McKay. All right, but that's for another day, Laserbulb. I'm heartbroken about my football loss, both in fake life and real life. But music's out. As I start to sign out, I'll say this. We had a big jump in listeners on the Moon Agers. We had a big jump overnight, like 500 listeners, and a lot of listens on Tell Me. Be part of the movement. Go to Spotify, stream it, purchase it on Apple Music, get it directly on Bandcamp if you haven't already, or just listen to it. We're trying to push the special one, the special one. So if you want to listen to that one, there you go. All right, that's it. We're out of here. You guys are the best. Thanks for being channel members. Thanks for hanging with me in chat. Laserbolt, love you. David McKay, love you. Matty Gunner, you're all right. Kingsport Cal, you're the best. Michael McCarstle, get back to learning, my friend. See you soon. Here, 20 minutes of coffee. Occasionally 30 minutes. Today, 26 minutes. Thursday, let's do it again. Bye.